Well, I'm JD White. I'm a photo major, originally from Southern California. I wanted to be a skater, snowboard photographer. Started taking art classes and really got pushed more into the fine art thing. I was making these somewhat attractive photographs, and I was getting a lot of praise for work, but I didn't understand what making art was about at that time.
His work at the time when I met him was interesting, but I don't think it represented him. My name is Wei Xue. I am an associate professor in photography in PNCA, and I started teaching here August 2006.
A lot of people have a hard time dealing with Wei.
We had fought.
It's like we're like two rams sitting out on a mountaintop.
He seems to have a very definite idea how photography education should go.
We had our first critique and she just wanted us to bring in work that we had been working on. I did this piece where I was questioning myself about becoming nude in front of the camera.
That was very good, but I also felt like, you know, he could do more.
His photo instructor, Wei, really encouraged him to push not only the boundaries of his comfort level, but the boundary levels of the comfort level of his audience.
And she was just like, I don't know what you're gonna do. You just need to find a way to be even more uncomfortable and put yourself out there even more. I was really nervous about that. Like, I didn't know why she wanted me to do this. I kind of thought about it and I was like, well, I'm going to prove to her that I can do this work. What would I be so afraid to show everyone in this city?
It wasn't what I expected. And he really put himself in a very uncomfortable situation.
The shot was very voyeuristic. It was like the doors kind of closed and the viewers kind of like looking through into this like very private place, and you could tell that's very private.
The work was really beautiful. However, that was challenging and also explicit.
And it was my turn to hang up work. I was so nervous.
I think when people get scared, usually that's a good thing, meaning that they're confronting themselves, they're challenging himself.
The image itself might have been shocking, but the way that he created a context around the image was really poetic to me.
The class were really inspired by him.
And that's when I started to realize that this work was actually pretty important for me to be doing.
Wei, I think, really just pushed him to understand that if he took it to 11, the audience would go there with him.
I realized that she was just trying to push me to actually make this work that was really personal and was really about me. She's pushing me in this direction because I need to be pushed in this direction. So I think it was one of the best things ever for me.
PNCA seems to be in a particularly sort of dynamic moment right now. Students have an opportunity to not only be like cloistered away in an art school, but to be rubbing up against real world, real ideas.
The quality of work that the students do, the thoughtfulness of the students is really inspirational to me as an artist.
I think a student like JD make my job meaningful. And I feel like that's what I set out to do as a human being, as an instructor.
At PNCA, you can be a catalyst. That's why I love PNCA.
And that's why I love PNCA.
That's why I love PNCA.
That's why I love PNCA.